Hello and welcome to Down the Vent. My name's Joe, and today we're taking a look at the semi-cooperative card game Stupid Users Beta. Let's check it. Hi, thanks for calling tech support. My name's Joe. How can I help you? Brains? No, there's no brains here. Are you sure you got the right number? No, never had any brains here. Okay. Alright, sorry about that. Alright. Sorry, folks. Where were we? Yeah, let's check it out. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at how to play Stupid Users Beta. So here we have the game is almost ready, set up for 2 players. Each player will pick an employee. So I've got Jones Crusher, and then the other player here has Cord Rider. You have set out their cards like this. They'll actually come with a small deck as well of some IT and some zombie cards or Dermagica cards. So what you'll do is you'll separate those out and shuffle them into each deck, and you want to make sure you shuffle good. And then to each IT player, you'll hand out 3 of the IT cards to each. They don't look at them until the beginning of their first turn, though. Alright, then Dermagiker actually gets to have 6 cards revealed to start his turn. And this is what he looks like. We'll get a close up there for you. Very menacing. Alright, so if you draw any action cards like this, they'll actually be discarded, because he doesn't take actions before the beginning of the game. There's another one. Not a very good start for him. Alright, here's a zombie. That goes into his army, which is in the center of the table for everyone to see. And we'll keep going here until we get to 6. This is the 4th card. So this is a beta component. There are B, E, T, and A components. So, I mean, they spell it beta. So we'll put that down there because he actually collects those just like the users will. This is another zombie. Now this one is actually from Cord's deck. As you can see, it's an IT employee up here. But because it was drawn for Dermagiker, it gets put like this, and it's an alpha zombie. So it's not an employee. Let's keep going. And he got a weapon. He drew a stapler, so that'll go to his side, making him a little bit more stronger. So he'll have 2 attack now, because everyone has a base attack of 1 to start the game, including Dermagiker and all IT employees. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. So Dermagiker set up, and it is now the first player's turn. Okay, so now it's going to be the first player's turn. The first player is the last person to watch a zombie movie, or anyone who knows what Linux is. Since when we played, all my friends were IT people, we all knew what Linux was, so we went with the last person that watched a zombie movie as the backup. So we'll say that Jones here was the last person to watch a zombie movie. So what you'll do is you'll pick up your cards. You have a hand minimum limit of 3 cards. At the beginning of your turn, you'll draw 1 card at least. But if you have less than 3 cards, say you have 0, you would actually draw up to 3 at the beginning of your turn. So then you can take actions, equip weapons, or do other things as well. So see, there are different types of cards. So this one is an action called All for One. Use the attack recruit power of any other companion for this turn. So normally I have an attack of 1, but I will actually get employees as well that'll be a little bit stronger. They go up to 3, I believe. So I could use that instead of using my own attack. Here's a weapon. So I'll actually attach this to Jones, and it gives me +1 attack or recruit, and +2 attack or recruit against Zeds. There's no Zed zombies out, so it's only a +1 right now. And here, I'm going to use this one as well, because these ones aren't very good in the rest of my hand. So this one is Factory Setting. I can discard X number of cards and then draw that. So I'm going to play this to the IT loot pile. I'm going to discard 2 cards, and I'll get to draw 2 cards. And for the IT players, you can take as many actions as you want on your turn. You just keep going until you're out of cards or you're done. Redirect any attack? No. Block any attack, recruit, and kill minions. No. Okay. So these are both insta actions that I would take, like when I'm attacked or things like that. So they're kind of like defensive cards. I'm just going to leave those in my hand for now. So that, I've done the draw phase. I've done the action phase. So now it is on to the attack phase for the IT people. So I will go ahead, and I have a 2 attack, so I can actually kill this beta zombie, or I can kill the alpha zombie. Well, I'm going to go ahead and target the alpha zombie so I can just show you what happens here. So when you attack a zombie that is flippable, which this one is because it can go both directions like this, You use your one attack, it'll come to your area, and instead of it dying and being discarded, it actually flips over and it'll become an IT employee for you in your army. So there's two ways to win the game. You either have 10 employees in your army, or you collect the beta components. That's the same for every player. So they're all trying to do the same thing. Or everyone loses if Der Magiker actually does the same. So if he gets 10 zombies out here in his army, or he collects the beta components, then he wins and everyone loses. So that ends my attack phase, and we'll go on to the Der Magiker phase. So Der Magiker will act if you did not attack him. Since I attacked his army and took one of his zombies away, that means that he does nothing this turn. He's just out. So it actually goes to the next IT employee's turn. So go ahead and pick up Cord's cards here. He'll get to draw another one because it's the beginning of his turn. So that's the draw phase. And let's see here. He has a sergeant. Sergeants are very powerful. They are 3s to kill, so they're very hard. And it has an ongoing ability of dual wield weapons. All right. Next one here is an action. All zombie players lose their attack recruit phase. There are no zombie players right now. Oh, he drew an infected card. All right, so epic fail. You got too cocky. Discard your hand and your army. So sergeants go away. Whoops. And he'll discard his whole hand as well. Flip over your champion. You are now a zombie. All right. So as you can see, he now is a zombie instead of being, a normal IT employee. So we'll flip that over. That goes there. And we'll cover how his turn goes at the beginning of the next round. We have to end this turn, though. So we go to Der Magiker's phase. Because he did not attack Der Magiker, Der Magiker will get to act. So what you do is you total up Der Magiker's attack power, which is 1, because everyone has a base of 1, plus 1 more for the stapler, and then you draw that many zombie cards. So we'll be drawing 2 cards. So here we got an action. All IT players lose their attack recruit phase for 1 turn. That is terrible. And another alpha zombie. Okay. So we'll go ahead and go back to Jones Crusher's turn. So I have 2 cards, so I'll draw 1. Since I'm at 3 now, that pretty much ends it. As you can see, I have a beta component here. So I'll put that out. And I don't really have any other attacks. I have to skip my attack recruit phase, so I cannot fight any zombies or anything like that. That means that Der Magiker will actually get to attack again. So we'll go ahead and flip over 2 more cards. There's a beta zombie and a Z zombie. So my phone weapon, remember, is a +2 against Z zombies. So if we take a look at these cards, you'll also notice that they have some abilities at the bottom. You ignore these abilities when Der Magiker plays the zombies. These are used for the zombie players only. So if they evolve into one of these, or there are some cards that allow them to activate a zombie's power, then they get to take those actions. Otherwise, they're just part of Der Magiker's army, which he's building up very quickly now. Alright, so now we go to the IT players, or the new zombie player's turn, Zombie Cord. So, zombies are a little bit different. They don't have a hand. They're not allowed to keep any cards in their hand. And instead of drawing from the IT deck, they'll now be drawing from the same deck as Der Magiker. They draw cards equal to their attack power, which is 1 unless they have weapons equipped. And when you become a zombie, you do keep your weapons equipped, so it's not a total loss. So flip it over, he actually gets a beta zombie in his army, and it's got an ongoing ability that it cannot be patched. It's the Tooth Fairy. So go like that there. And he now can move on to the recruit or attack phase. So he has 1 attack, so he could actually attack me and kill my IT employee that I have here. So he'll go ahead and do that. Now that he's killed the employee, it doesn't just go away, it doesn't get discarded. It actually flips over and becomes an alpha zombie in his army now. So he is building up now zombies instead of IT employees. And then that'll end his attack phase. Now we'll go to the Der Magiker phase. Der Magiker did not get attacked this round, so he'll go ahead and reveal 2 more cards. So we got a Chaos action, which is draw 2 cards from the zombie deck. So now we got to draw 2 extra cards. He got the E of beta, and he's got another weapon, +1 attack recruit, discard the look at the top 2 cards of either deck and pick one. He doesn't really want that, so he can only have 1 weapon. And +1 attack recruit, +2 attack recruit against sergeants. So that actually makes him much stronger against sergeants. But that wouldn't really do anything for him because all he does is draw cards with his attack power. That would be great for a zombie player to have because it would help take out the IT employees' weapons or whatever as well. So that's pretty much the basics of the game. There's a ton of different action cards that do different things. You'll keep going around. You're never out of the game. Even if you turn to a zombie, you just keep playing as a zombie player like Cord did there. And you keep going until either someone has collected 10 zombies or IT employees in their army, or someone has collected all the beta components, or their Magicker has done one of the two because that'll end the game with everyone losing. And the first person to do that wins the game instantly. Let's go head up, and see what I think about Stupid Users Beta. Alright, so what do I think about Stupid Users Beta? I love the theme. IT and zombies together. That's like 2 of my favorite things because I work in IT and zombies are just like my jam. So I enjoy that a lot. I think it's interesting that there's actually 2 different ways each person can win. You either get the 10 people in your army, or you spell out the beta, collect all the beta components. That's really neat. I also like that the co-op-ish mode that you have, because you have to make sure Der Magiker doesn't get too powerful, otherwise he'll win the game and then everyone loses. So, and that's pretty much the end of the co-op. You're not really working together at all, besides to make sure that Der Magiker doesn't win. But then that's almost the same case as making sure another player doesn't get too far ahead of you as well. So that's interesting. I also like that you can flip over, turn into a zombie if you get infected. That's neat, and you get to, if you have any of like the zombies that can flip over as well, then they turn with you. That's cool. The art in this game, I really enjoy it. I think it's really neat. So it's good. I like that too. So no, I think it's a fun little filler game. I mean, it's got some strategy to it. The cards, I mean, you kind of live and die by the cards. So if you get a crappy hand, then you're gonna have a crappy time. But you can try and play a bunch of cards and draw back up to 3 at the end of your turn as well. So, or at the beginning of your turn. So, yeah, I recommend giving it a look. If you're interested, it's actually available on Kickstarter. If this is early September still, when you're watching this, so I'll put a link to that below in the description if you want to check it out. Until next time, that's all I got. So you've been watching Down the Vent. Thanks. Bye-bye.